Hey folks, I got a deal on something that I was looking for quite a while on, guess what, eBay. And with it, I get to fix not only one computer, but two keyboards. Let's take a look. And here's one of them. Of course, that looks a little beat up and it's missing some keys. This is the type with the black key. Let me get that in there. With a black crosshatch shaped stem. That means this type of Alps key is the one that has the carbon button. In one of my previous videos, I showed how I repaired some of these keys. These keys are not as good as some of the older keys, at least in my opinion, because what happens is in these keys inside all you have is a small carbon infused button that goes down and bridges two contacts, and that's how it records the key. But the carbon button changes over time. It gets the surface of it changes where it does not conduct. So I showed earlier how very gently you can sand that carbon button to give it a new surface, so to speak, and that gets rid of the problem. But the problem is that you basically can only do that once, and if you sand it too much, the carbon gets basically worn off and that key is destroyed. That's why I don't like them too much. But the second keyboard that I got, I like this. This one looks brand new. I've basically never seen a keyboard like this in years. It's got a few broken keys, but it's in excellent condition. It's got the cable on it. The black metal plating is not losing its paint. It's dirt free. I don't know where this thing got stored, but it looks fantastic. And like I said, it's got a few buttons that are broken, but I'll use these to repair this keyboard. But what really pleased me was this. This was the third one. Yeah, it's trashed, but what really pleases me is this is an older Model 3 keyboard. It has the different type of Alps key. This is the one with the white T-shaped stem. These are much better keys in my opinion. All they are inside is when you press on this, it moves something out of the way and two pieces of metal come together and make a contact. Those are easy to clean. If you're gentle, you can't damage them. And I really like these keys. They hold up a lot better, especially if you have to work on them. And what really pleased me is that, see, these keys that are on here are in the Model 1. I've got two Model 1s. This is the second one. This one, I have one Model 1 that has all of its keys, but I've kept it in a very stock, basic, no upgraded version. It's I believe it's a 4K. It has no upgrades. It works great. This one has some of the upgrades. This has got upgraded memory. This has got the lowercase mod upgrade in it, but this is the condition of the keys. I've got not only one completely gone, but several where the stems broke. And that is the same as these. I didn't even realize I was going to get some that was going to help me not only repair my Model 4s, but repair my Model 1. That's great. Let's get to it. Well, let's see how much trouble I'm going to have getting them out. There we go. My watch is telling me I'm not exercising enough today. I tell my watch that I have a wife for that. It's probably got some solder, a little bit of solder making the key stuck. There. Gee, that wasn't tough, was it? One last one to remove. I skipped over all the cussing I did, and I'm hoping I'll have minimal cussing on this last one. There we go. Minimal cussing, hey. Alright. All the bad switches are out. Alright, let's see if we can get this off here. I got most of that solder off. A little bit on this button over here. Alright, finally. Alright, that's good. Remember, try not to destroy the switch in the process. But one thing you can do is take a close look and see if the legs of the switch are loose from the contact. Those look like they are. Yeah. See, that one those two just broke free, so that'll make getting the switch out even easier. This has got to be exciting, doesn't it? Sometimes I worry that I don't put something in somebody might want to see, and then I worry that somebody's going to go, "Are you trying to cure my insomnia?" I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to show you that it's always a struggle. That's in. There. Now we have a full set of keys. Now we got to do some soldering. All right, let's test out the keys. 2, U, O, M, comma, keypad 8, 7, 8, enter. They all work perfectly right off the bat. So next is keycaps. Yeah, that's the way that goes. There we go, one repaired keyboard, everything working perfectly. And here's the fully repaired Model 3 keyboard as well. I skipped over replacing the switches. It's more of the same of what you just saw, except that there's 4 contacts per switch instead of 2. And I'm putting this into this. This is the Model 4 I repaired a few months ago in a previous video. And the keyboard was in pretty sorry shape. Only 1 to 2 keys were working, if I remember correctly. The board had a large hunk knocked out of it, and still has 3 keys that don't function. So I've got an entirely new keyboard thanks to the ones I got from eBay. So let's replace it. And get the cover plate off first. This is what I was talking about when I've seen keyboards. They usually look like this. The metal plate is beginning to rust, to lose a lot of its paint, in pretty lousy shape. Get rid of the grounds. I always thought this was a smart idea for the designers. Not only does this metal plate stabilize the back against the disk drive housing, but it also holds the ribbon cable for the keyboard and makes sure it can't be yanked or pulled at the same time. So you take these screws out so the keyboard cable can be removed. And we'll get this out. And the one thing I've got to do is, the only key that was missing was the space bar, so I'm going to donate the space bar from the old keyboard to the new one. Whoop, sorry to hit you, man. Get these little ground straps plugged in. One there, one over here. Connect the keyboard cable. Make sure you got the pins lined up right. There we go. When you put the screws back in, make sure the cable is not pinched under a screw and it's between the 2 screws. Keyboard works well, including the over on the keypad. Got a new keyboard, looks fantastic. Well, that wraps up 2 repairs with 1 eBay purchase. I like that. Well, I hope I didn't waste your time. I hope you found something here either interesting or helpful, and I'll catch you next time.